So this wig, I steamed all the curlers and I put it in a wig dryer and let it dry completely. And I started taking out the rollers in the back. So when you take them out of the hair, carefully unpin it and then just let the roller unroll. Okay, you don't want to make it all frizzy, not yet. So I'm just going to do this with the rest of them. And the style that I'm doing for this wig is based off of the 1930s wig in the book on chapter 8. So I'm going to try to attempt to style it in this way. So first off, you can take a brush and you want to brush through the curls. So you can see now that it's brushed, it's a lot softer, and the hair kind of fills in better now. Okay, so what I want to do now is control the curls. And the first thing I do is find my part, and then I'm gonna start shaping these into waves at the top. And then as we come down to the bottom of the hair, I'll kind of hand shape some of these curls so they're more defined. So as you start to get this wave going, so I'm going to brush forward, back, and forward again, and I'm holding it with my hand to help create that wave. I can use these clips to kind of help shape the style a little better. So I sprayed the top section now that it's clipped and with a little bit of hairspray, and now I'm just going to go through this lower section and try to define some of these curls a little bit. So you take a small section and brush it together. And you want to try to make these curls a little bit irregular, so you don't want them all going the same way, but you do want them to kind of come together a little bit so they're not as frizzy. basic shape, and I have sprayed a little bit of this as I'm going, just to make sure it holds a little. And now you can see the back is very bouncy, and I probably want to use some pins to kind of bring this up and be a little tighter. So I'm going to use some bobby pins, and I'm going to hold them open. You can see that, hold them open, and just kind of slide it underneath into the foundation of the wig. You don't really need to. I don't want to see the bobby pin on the top, okay? Because then we'll see it. So what I want to do is find a curl that looks like it needs a little bit of securing. And then just take your bobby pin and push it way underneath to help it grab the hair. You don't have to push down the top of it, just the bottom layers of that curl into the base of the hair. And I still want this to be pretty loose. I want just the hair to be slightly secure. And then the front's still loose, and I'm not completely finished with it. I want to take these out again. And just tweak it one last time. So there is the style, and it's kind of an organic process. You have to let the curls go where it wants to go, but you can kind of force them to have the shape you want. And then once you get when you get everything where you want it to be, then you can hairspray it. Just make sure you do it from far away, and you can kind of tweak it as you go, a little bit at a time.